Hey internet. So as you read on the title, developer conspiracy. So not really a conspiracy, but thanks for clicking. So today we're just going to talk about, I guess, how Hoyoverse operates. So doing a little bit of research, did you know they've got 5,000 employees around the world? So they've got offices in Montreal, Canada, LA, USA. Then you've got Singapore, you got Tokyo, Japan, and Seoul, Korea, South Korea. Now the Genshin Impact team actually has 700 employees / staff. Now I don't know how many game developers they've got there. Let's say half that is software engineering. So they've got the music, they've got marketing, legal, all that stuff, right? So let's assume half of it is software development. That's probably a highball. Probably less, maybe 250, 200 people that are software engineers, maybe. But since the company or the team is so large, I would imagine that they would have to get approval from every single management. Okay, so I've been hearing that like Honkai Star Rail has got all these quality of lives that Genshin players have been requesting since forever. I would imagine that it's easier to build new mechanisms into a new game rather than digging through old code and changing it. That being said, they can do it if they really wanted to, but I guess they choose not to, or the level of red tape or bureaucracy is involved. Like, they do quality of life for Genshin once in a blue moon, almost never. But like, I can also see how software developers would probably not enjoy going through old code and like rewriting it. But having a pity counter would be nice. Having your Adventure Guild exploration reset would be nice.
We're
Like,
way behind schedule.
we can go on and on about what should be in the game, but isn't. But I have a feeling that's probably one of the reasons, just because there's 700 employees and they gotta get approval. I'm not trying to white knight for Hoyoverse. Like, if you watch my videos, I've been very critical on their shortcomings. I applaud them when they do good things, but more often than not, it's a great game, but it makes me sad. I think that's the best way to describe Genshin Impact. And not sad in like a story sense, just
Next on the
sad
agenda.
that it's got so much potential, but it's just not quite there. So it's like a 8 out of 10 for a game, but it can be like a 10 out of 10 if they just added quality of life stuff.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay,
Next on
I
the
didn't
agenda.
really add any value, right? Except I spouted some figures about employee numbers. I think for the anniversary, they would like do some quality of life. That, or like just open the floodgates and have every single banner for the anniversary. Honestly, they would make more cash doing that. Just open the floodgates on anniversary and have every single character banner. They haven't done that last year, but who knows? Okay,
Next on the agenda.
I guess there is a minor, what do you call it, conspiracy. The Switch, they announced that,
Next
and
on
I'm
the agenda.
reading the forums and Reddit. So here's my theory on this. I think that maybe in the next version of the Switch, like Switch 2, it might happen. Because I've been reading the specs. Like, for a micro SD card, you got 128 gigs of storage. I don't know how much Genshin is now, but it must be pretty close. Like 115, 110. I don't remember the exact size, but it's pretty big. It was 70
We're way behind
when I
schedule.
first checked, but it must have grown by now. So that's one possible reason, the actual technical aspects of the, I guess, console. I guess another reason why it hasn't been developed yet, or it's still being developed, is that Nintendo and Genshin have a non-compete contract right now, like, because the new Zelda has been released, so maybe they don't want that to be competing. So if they do manage to solve the technical, I guess you could add a 256 gig micro SD card to solve it, but then like it kind of limits your player base for your Switch. Anyways, but let's assume that they solve the technical aspect, and for whatever reason they managed to
Next on the
compress it
agenda.
down to like 100 gigs or whatever. So if they do announce it, I would imagine that Nintendo and Genshin would have to do like, I guess, a press conference and all this PR and marketing.
Next.
So that would take time to set up. So let's assume that they have a non-compete for the new Zelda for at least 6 months. Normally 6 months to a year for non-compete contracts. And they release it, let's say, next year. We're probably looking at 2025. If, and I say if, the technical aspects of the Switch has been solved. But that's just my theory from corporate marketing. Okay, I think I have delivered on my thumbnail.
Next on the agenda.
So thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. Do you think Hoyoverse will give us more quality of life
If you lie on
changes
the grass,
in
you
Genshin
can
Impact?
feel the heartbeat of the world.
Do you think the Switch will be one day be an option for the Genshin Impact community? Until next time, see ya.